Welcome to the Theatre of Dreams, the White Room, for Me versus Me Yahtzee action here, live in the White Room. We're here to find out which me is the best me at playing Yahtzee. Some would say it's me 1, 77 victories, pretty good. 65 career Yahtzees, pretty good. A high score of 575. That's real good. Lowest score of 105. Me too, however, on the right-hand side. Let's put me 1 there. Me too. On the right-hand side, 62 victories. A scrappy little competitor. 506 is his top score. 196, not 1, just 96 is the bottom score. But he's lovely. We love him, and he's trying for those Yahtzees. So far, 58 scored, 123 in total, in case you were just adding them all up. There's one draw between the two of them, which is why at match 141, we're going to have a victor. And it's either going to be 78 victories to one of them or 63 to the other. Let's find out by playing with these dice. Not chosen by hand, but picked up with my hand. The largest numbers will go through. Hopefully it's not the yellow. Let's find out. And we've got big numbers. Big number day today. The dice gods are looking down on us proudly. 6, 6, 6, 6, 5, 5, 5, 5. Look at this. The little blues are showing us 2s. It's not enough. All of these 5s will be re-rolled. That's the yellow. It's a pain in the bottom to see sometimes. That could also look like a 5 at the wrong angle, you know? Could look like a 5, maybe. Has done in the past. Biggest numbers. Oh, the 5 there. And some little pipsqueaks appear. Now, another green showing off with the 6. Okay, we've got, oh, this is a lovely little spring selection. Purple, yellow, light blue, just blue really in this match, isn't it? Because there's nothing to compare it to, but light blue and the green. Conditions, still cold outside, bit of spinning happening, some dice flourishing. I love it. Me 1. 2 games in a row, you have scored a victory. You scored a Yahtzee on the last match that didn't count because you'd crossed off your Yahtzee. How did that affect you? The party popper was pulled up and almost popped. That may have been a disqualification. It wouldn't have been, but it may have been. We don't know because I didn't do it. What are your thoughts? Yeah, I think to be disqualified because you popped a party popper would be absolutely ridiculous, but I can see that as a good way of kind of scrapping a match off, like throwing in the white towel maybe. But I'm coming in here today with a victory. We're seeing big numbers. We're seeing consistent numbers anyway. Like when I'm seeing a 1, I'm seeing 2 of them. These are low. There's a big one. It's over there. It's to one side. It's not paying attention. It's joining in with the boys. Now this is middle of the range here. Biggish, middleish. The little one's over there. I'm liking the way this is going. Big man's upstairs looking down on me. Okay, me too. Yeah, Lady Luck's got to really show her face here. I'm not going to do any rolls before this match. You're not going to see a thing from me. I'm going to start rolling. And when I do, you're going to start seeing big numbers. Pow, 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 pow. Can I get the perfect game? Today's the only day we'll be able to tell. Until the next day. You can't look at the past days because they've already happened and I didn't do it then. So going forward, every day's perfect game day. Okay, he's on a 2-game losing streak. However, he's got confidence like no other. He's the artist and he's going to be starting things off here in the White Room. I see things down there with me too. And me too starts with a screwdriver. And what's he got? He's got a couple of 4s, a 5 and a 6. Big numbers appear. He keeps the 4s, gets 2 more 4s. That's a 4. Yellow vision. Final roll for him. And it's a 2, half of a 4. Not quite what he was after. The perfect game has not been made. 4, 8, 12, 16. 16 on 4s. I was going to call him Mr. Perfect Game, but he's never got it. And that's okay. Me 1 is up to the Oki. Standard roll for him. He's got himself a couple of 2s, a couple of 3s, and he's going for that full house early. Gets the 4, pushes out top, gets the 6, and he's going to cross off his 1s really early on. It's a little tactic he's got there. It doesn't always work out, especially when you score 62 at the top, and that hurts a lot, and he knows it. Me too, drop out. Gets a 2, a 2, a 4, and a 4. He's going to ignore that full house, though. He needed it last time and didn't get it. The 5s appear once more. They're teasing him. He's going to go for the full house. Final roll. Gets a 1. The disc dice appears, puts 1 on 1s. At least it's nothing. At least it's not nothing. Me 1. North, east. Gets a couple of 5s, a couple of 1s, and a 4. He's going to keep... He's going to keep the 5s. Oh, and by doing so, he gets himself another final roll. A 2 and a 3 equals 5. Matters not. 5, 10, 15. 15 on 5s for the Lord of the Dice. Me too. With a drop shot. Gets a 6. Gets a 3, a 3, a 5, and a 5. Another full house teasing him. But he's happy to go with it, I think. Gets a 6. Gets the 5. And the full house has been managed. 25 there. No house fuller than a full house. And with 3s and 5s, he's a happy guy. That's his 8th time getting that combination. Not his top either. That's not his top selection. But it's near. It's near the top. Me 1. Dice fly all over the shop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Needs the 5. Gets the 1. Needs the 5. Gets the 6. But the small straight scored. 30 points there for him. 30 schmucker rouge. Down below for me 1. Me 2. You're going into this 4th round with a good set on the board. How you feeling? Yeah, I'm feeling good. Again, I don't want any wasted energy, really. I'm happy doing this, but I don't want to be mucking around or talking to you, so I'm just going to get down to business. Screwdriver. 4, 4, 2, 2, and a 3. Keeps the 2s. He's going to keep the 2s. Going to keep the 2s. Blistering effort. Smacking the top wall in, and another 1 and 5. 2, 4, 6. 6 on 2s. For the 2-time. Decathlon champion. Me 1 sees a whole host of large numbers. A 6, a 6, a 5 and a 5, and a 4. Second roll gets the 4. Third roll gets the 6, and that is a 3 of a kind that he's going to take all the way to the bank. 6, 12, 18. 18 plus 10 is 28, baby. 28 schmucker-rouge. Down below for the people's choice. Me 2, the Warmang. Walks the dog. Gets a 1, a 1, a 2, a 2, and a 2. Already has the house. Doesn't really need 2s, but there's a Yahtzee itching its way at him. Come on. Needs the 2s. Pair of 2s, please. Nope. 3 and a 4. That's his chance, isn't it? He's going to do chance or he's going to get rid of the 4 of a kind. We know his techniques. Oh, man. 2 for 6, 6. Chance? This is basically down to whether he thinks he's going to get a big 4 of a kind or he can get a better chance. This is the sliding doors moment of the match. He gets nothing there, or he goes small there and still gets nothing there. Or he gets nothing there and maybe goes big there. He's going for chance. That's 6. That's 3. 9. 9 plus 4. You go up and down 1. The 4, 3, 13. 13 on chance. Unlucky for some. Is it an omen for him? Is it an omen for me 1? Me 13 is watching on somewhere, stacking their dice, planning their D3 victories. Me 1. 4, 4, 2, 2. That is, again, pushing towards the full house. Needs a 4 or 2, gets a 5. 4 and a 2, gets the 6. Going to go for the chance as well. That's 10. That's 8, 18. 18. 18. 1, 8. Make sure that 8 doesn't look like the 3. Me 2's after the straights. Doesn't have any of them. Has a couple of 5s though, and he's happy with that. 2, 2 and a 6. Final roll. Gets a 4, 2, 4, 6, 5. Oh, man. He's backing himself into a corner. You can see it happening. It's the flaw of this style of play. Me 1 is after the full house, the large straight. That is a 1, 2, 3, 4. Just needs the 5. Does he get it? Does he bloomin' well do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 40 points there, guaranteed. Me 2's back is up against the wall. Nothing to fall back on. Gets 2 5s, 2 1s. Doesn't need the full house. Needs a straight. There's nothing there. Keeping those 5s once again. Needs more 5s. Gets 2 of them. Final roll. Gets the 6. And that's a 4 of a kind he could have used earlier. However, this is all going up top. 5, 10, 15, 20. 20 points. He doesn't want to muck around. Fill the top first. Feed daddy before baby. Me 1. 2, 2, 3. Doesn't need the straights. Does need 2s, however. That'd be a nice little way into this. Only gets 2 of them. I've got to stop making that sound. I'm really sorry. 2, 4. 4 on 2s. Hopes for some big numbers up top soon. Me too. Drop out. 4, 4. 6. Got those 6s, doesn't he? He's going to go for those 6s. Another 6 and a 5. 3 of a kind. Nope. Oh, the 5 returns. That is the 3 of a kind. 6, 12, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25. He thinks he can get better there. I know you're all going, what's he doing? He thinks he's got high hopes, potentially in his pants, but it may not be. We don't know where those high hopes are. Full house here for me, 1, and he chucks them in a very strange fashion for him. Got a couple of 3s, keeping those. A couple of 1s, and that could be a full house. However, it's not guaranteed, but he's going to go for it anyway. Final roll, gets the 6. The older sibling of the 3s and the mummy of the 1s. He's getting rid at this point of his 4 of a kind. He needs bigger numbers than that. Me too. Not playing optimally, but he's trying his best. Needs a small straight. 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. He needs a 3. Oh, he's got nothing here, really. I'm not happy with this. Needs a 3. Doesn't get them. Needs a 3. Doesn't get them. This is bad stuff for me, too. He's going to cross off the small straight. Oh, my goodness. He gets rid. That's 30 points. Me too's fallen apart. Small straight's gone. Me 1. It's got to be happy with this. 3 5s just fly into the air. Doesn't need 3 5s though. There's nothing there for him unless he can get 2 things here to do the full house. But it's not guaranteed. That's for sure. He's going to keep the 3 and hope to get more of those. A couple more 5s appear. Again, the full house is really teasing him. But there's nothing to score with it. He's going for 3s. And the 3s are not kind to him at all. That's a 2. Yellow vision. He's put himself in a silly situation as well here. He's going to put 3 on 3s. But that's really going to cripple him up top. Or he gets rid of the Yahtzee now. And I think that's what he's going to do. The Yahtzee has gone. He's got this in the bag as long as he can hold his nerve on those. We've just seen that he's not as uncracked as we'd hope. He's rattled. Me too. 3s. Large straight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Needs a 5. Relying on that light blue. Needs the 5. Gets the 3. He's got 6 on 3s. And me 1 is coming in. So this third before the last round. Well, third before the end of the match round. Second before the last round. The penultimate round. 3s, 4s, full house. Oh, 6, 6, 5, 5. Absolutely beautiful. Rolls it again. Gets the 6. Of course he does. 6, 6, 5, 5. 25 points guaranteed. Down below, the full house is met. No house. Fuller than a full house. And for him, 5s and 6s have just done the treat. Me too. 6s, large straight. 1, 2, 3, 4. Needs the 5. Can he get the 5 here for the 40 points? Gets a 2. Needs the 5. Gets another 2. The 2 returns. The large straight is being crossed off. That's absurd. Me too is gone off the deep end. Me 1. 3s, 4s. Take your pick. He goes for the 3s. And it's not worked out very well for him. It's 3 on 3s up top. Me too, looking for the Yahtzee or the 6s here. The dropout gives him a couple of 5s. He keeps the 6. Final roll for him. And 2 6s. There's 12 up top. That's not enough. It's not what he needs. Me 1. Penultimate round. 4s and 6s. Nothing. 4s and 6s. A single 6. Final roll. Gets 2 more 6s. 6, 12, 18. 18 there for me 1. Me too going into this final round looking for a Yahtzee, but I don't think it'll be enough even with. This is for bragging rights now. 3 3s. A couple of 1s. and a 5 and a 3. Cross off for him. Me 1 up top. Needs the 4s. Drops out. Single 4. Classic Me 1 star roll. And final roll for him as they all dance about. And he's got 8. 8 on 4s. Terrible 8, I am sorry. That's the end of the match. Little touch. Roll up there. End of this match. A tiring one. An absolute slog of an affair. Adding up the Wazamataz counting device. And there it is. Off and on. Up top. 4 plus 3 plus 8 plus 15 plus 18 equals 48 points. Not getting the bonus up top. No round of applause for you, sir. Up top for me too. Me 1. No, me 1. 1 plus 6 plus 6 plus 16 plus 20 plus 12 equals 61. Not getting that bonus either. No round of applause for him. Down below, the lower section, the lower half of the lower deck. My favourite half, 28 points for me 1. Plus the 25 they scored, plus 30, plus 40 for the large straight, plus 18 on chance. 141 points. The bottom section for me 2. 25 plus nothing, plus 25 plus nothing, plus nothing, plus nothing, plus 13 equals 63. And that is a really poor lower section. The lowest he's ever scored down this 53, so he's 10 away. That is really poor for him. We're going to add this to this now. The power given to me by the Self-Playing Yahtzee Federation lets me add this to this to give you the total. It's across the world, the same rules apply, and it's no different for me. I'm proud to be able to do this. 48 plus 141 equals 189. Another match. Sub 200. 186 in his last match. 189 in his current state. Me too. 61 plus the 63 equals 124. Oh boy. That is the end of this one. The victor. And with 78 victories to their name, it is the one, Me 1. Me 1, how do you feel after that? Yeah, that was a stinker. I really don't have anything to say. Yes, I did okay down here, barely. The 3 of a kind was a treat, but I didn't get the 4 of a kind. And then this is, there's nothing worth bragging about here. Yes, I got the victory. Yes, I say I'll do it any way I can, but I can't be happy with that. I'm on 78. I'm on my way to the 100. Every point counts, and I'm pleased with that. But I need to play better next time, that's for sure. Me too. Yeah, scruffy match. Just didn't happen, did it? Again, started well. What could be said? Was that a mistake? Shall I have crossed that off earlier? Who knows? What ifs are no good for us in this game. If the dice aren't given to you, that's fine. But saying, what if I did that? What if I did this? It doesn't help. I mean, it's not to say self-reflection isn't key, but in terms of that match, I don't think I could have really done much different other than make one choice of crossing something off earlier. Cross off earlier, the same thing will happen later, maybe. Who knows? Yeah, disappointed. Hopefully get back onto some kind of victory streak soon, or at least get a Yahtzee that's worth celebrating, but we'll see. Yeah, thank you for watching another match 141 in the books. We got a draw, 78, 62. Good job all round, everyone, keeping this going. D3, fantastic stuff. That'll be coming up again soon. Thank you for watching. I'm going to try and get a Yahtzee of my own with these dice. I've got a couple of 2s. I've got nothing there. Final roll. Didn't get it. The perfect game missed once more. Will we ever see a perfect game on this? Can we ever engineer a perfect game? Let's find out. Me vs. Me Yahtzee will return next time. Thank you for watching. Take care. Goodbye. Good night. Good night. Good to see you. Goodbye. See you. See you later.